Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a general pick-a-pile reading about your sex energy for the week. Readings are timeless and timestamps are in the pinned comments. Decks are in the description box, as well as a link to my link tree so you can find me all over the internet. There's also a link to Etsy to find this exact reading. I also want to shout out and say thank you to the new subscribers. I really appreciate you following. It's been awesome, as well as the people who are getting readings from Etsy. It has been really exciting to me to see your relationships unfold. And I also wanted to pull a card right now for Nancy, who was the first to comment on the video of their hidden desires. So, Nancy, what is pulling up for you is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is about some anxiety and a little bit of depression. So, Nancy, I hope that you are doing well. I don't want to worry about you because I think that you're a fantastic person. So I also feel really drawn to this kitty here. So if you have a cat in your life, get some cuddles because I really don't want you to have any of that slight depression that this card is talking about. So thank you so much for commenting and for your support. You're one of the people who comments on almost every video. So I just really appreciate you. And then if you want to have your shout out card, then be the first person to leave a comment. It can even be like how Nancy does, where she just puts what pile she's picking. And I will try to say your name, but if I can't pronounce it, I'll make a little sign. And also, this is new, so we'll see how it goes. And then don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. What's in the box is about your intuition, and my whole channel is about intuition. If something doesn't fit, you have to use discernment to know that it is not yours. Also on my channel, if the camera zooms in, we pull a clarifying card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Today we have the blue card, the yellow card, and the green truck. So we are going to go ahead and get started with the people who chose the blue car as their little thing that they wanted to pick. So we have a Moonology card because I love the oracle cards. We have how people see you, what you can do to enhance or change. And then I got two other cards that are just kind of more information. And then I got a card that is what your actual energy is. So the way people are perceiving your romantic energy is strength. Your relationship is full of strength. Use the strength to build a powerful relationship. So I sense that for some of you, your relationship is going through some hard times. Sexually, you have been having a little bit of a disconnect with your person, but everybody knows that you're really strong and you'll get through this. But I sense that the people who chose this pile are struggling a little bit. So let's see what you can do to enhance or help that. It's showing up as the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about retreat and rest and taking care of yourself. So one of the things that you can do while you are in this strength mode is make sure that you are finding some relaxation so that you can, recharge and be able to actually help people. So then some more information about your sex energy is pulling up as the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about making a choice and waiting on some more information. And then also pulled up as the reverse page of cups as information on this. And the reverse page of cups is about some immaturity. And for some of you, this could mean that you are breaking up with this person. So your energy overall, you're having a hard time. Maybe that's where some of the strength is needed because you're going through a breakup, because you're choosing between the option of this person and then the option of what you really want. I sense that with this person, things didn't always go smoothly. That's why you have that strength. For some of you, that person cheated, and that's what brought the breakup. And so you're kind of picking up the pieces. So your sex energy right now is a little bit low because you're kind of picking things back up. So then the other card that pulled up was the reverse lovers. So the reverse lovers are also, again, about a breakup or discord. But I sense in this context that some of you thought the person that you were with was like your person. You thought that this was like the one. And I really sense that this card is letting you know that they weren't. They were the one for right then. They were the one who helped you learn for the next phase. So they were a person that was important by all means, but they were not your forever person, and things are going to be okay. So then what your actual energy is desire. Desire is deep in divine love. Focus on your partner only. So when it comes to desire, what you're desiring is a strong connection with somebody. What you're desiring is to have this card be like this. This is your desire. So that's what you need to focus on, is finding that person who you're looking for, who you really want. And you'll find that, you'll know that even more by focusing on yourself and loving yourself, so that when they come in, you'll know what love feels like. So then the Moonology card says adjustments are required. And that makes sense. This relationship that's just ending, you're really going to want to look at your life and yourself and say, okay, what do I want to do differently? How do I want to, um, are there things that I learned in this last relationship that I thought were really good and I want to bring them forward into the next one? Or, is this relationship that I just got done with something that I don't even want anything to look like that ever again? Like, use your time to reevaluate yourself and find out what your desires are, because adjustments are needed and are required, or you will get in the same relationship that you were in before. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if you need something specific, don't forget to go to Etsy to find that custom personalized reading. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. All right, so this is for the people who chose the yellow car. We have the Moonology card. We have what your energy, romance energy actually is. We have what people think it is. We have what you can do to change or alter or enhance what your energy is. And then we have two just more general information about your sex energy. So what people see is trust. Trust is vital in a growing, strong, trust is vital in growing a strong, solid relationship. So a lot of people see that you are kind of in the beginning of a relationship. You are really starting to get to know a new person that's come in. People around you are seeing that you have found somebody who's trustworthy. I sense that a lot of people in your life are happy about it. But for the most part, they're just really seeing that you're being very trusting. And this is also being seen by the person who you are trusting, and they really appreciate it. So one of the things you can do to change or enhance is the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is about moving on or traveling. But this, especially in tarot, travel doesn't always necessarily mean like getting in a car and going somewhere. Travel can also mean like you're making changes on your spiritual journey. So for some of you, the trusting in this relationship, because they're all, both of these pictures, they're really snuggled up together, they're really close. You're really doing well with this person. So then the second card that's showing up is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about, sometimes it's about delays, it's about waiting. Like, you have done a really good job in these people who have come into your life in the past. You've been like evaluating them and being like, oh, no, you're not what I'm looking for. You're not what I'm looking for. But I also really think it's cool that they're snuggled up again. Like, there's something really good that's happening in this situation. The other card that's showing up is the reverse Nine of Wands. Now, the reverse Nine of Wands is about being with someone again. It's about isolation being finished. Wow, you guys, I think it's so cool because all these pictures are about them just snuggled up together, really loving. You are doing an excellent job trusting this person. You can be vulnerable with them. So your actual romantic energy is romantic gestures. Do something unexpected for your partner. So I think that's great advice. You're really feeling connected to this person, really, really connected. And they're feeling it too. Like, it's not like there's one person who's not participating. Like, in all four of these, actually, in all of these pictures, it's a couple and they're really interacting. You guys are doing excellent. So, the Moonology card that pulls up is look at the bigger picture. So for some of you, this relationship is relatively new. I think it's interesting because we have 6, 7, 9. We don't have any major arcana. We have wands and pentacles and swords. We don't have any cups. So there's not really a lot of emotion involved in this situation yet. I feel like you're playing it close to the vest because you want to make sure that this is somebody who you can find trustworthy. You are doing phenomenal. I'm really proud of you. I feel like the people in this group have had some experiences in the past that haven't been the most positive, but you've really looked at the bigger picture and seen what you need to change. I am really proud of you. Excellent. If you want further information on your connection, you can go to Etsy and get a specialized reading that's about your connection. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. So this is group 3 for the people who are getting information about their weekly sex energy, for the people who chose the green truck. So we have the Moonology card. We have what your energy actually is. We have what people think your energy is. And then we have 3 cards, what you can do to kind of enhance or change your energy, and then just some general information about your sex energy. So the way people see your romantic sex energy is passion. Passion is exciting when you share it with someone you connect with. Okay, so I really feel like in this group though, your passion has really been about something you're excited about. This is not about a person. So this is about like you've started a new job, or you've started writing a book, or you started like an online business. You're doing something and you're really passionate about it, and people see you really focused on this endeavor that you're doing. This isn't really about relationships. So for your sexual energy, they're seeing that all of your energy is being consumed by whatever your project you're working on. So the way you can enhance this is showing up as the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles has some like worry feeling to it. It has a feeling of loss. So for some of you, you had that passion that came in because you have recently lost something. Now this connection, because this is a sex reading, I sense that the thing that you have lost recently has been a sexual connection. But for some of you, this is a really good thing. You're finding your passion as in who you are. So then one of the other cards that came up was the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is coming in and they're passionate and they're traveling. This is somebody you haven't met yet. They're also passionate though. I think it's cool that you are in a state of passion and you're drawing someone in who is passionate. And the clarifying card that came up with that is the reverse moon, which is about truth and messages coming to you in dreams. So this person is going to come passionately into your life, but they're really, before they come in physically, they're going to come in a state of like through dreams or astral projection. You're going to see some connections with synchronicities. This person is going to come to you very clearly on another plane before they meet you physically. So the other card that came up was the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands is about you carrying all of the responsibility. So you're in here magically and working on this person. You've been, trying your spells and doing your tarot. You're learning about yourself, and you have to make sure that you are letting the universe create as well. So if you come in and you're trying to create the whole entire narrative, the whole story, like you sat down at your computer and you're typing it out. She met him at the grocery store. She turned the corner and the cart was this, and then this happened. As opposed to being like, you know what, universe? You know what I'm passionate about. You know what I love. You know what I need. You know what I want. I have clarity. I'm so clearly seeing who I am. I'm going to step out of the way and just say to myself, she or he or they let go passionately to the universe, and the universe provided something that was even far greater than something they could have imagined. Like, tell the story like that. Like, really let go this time. So what your romance energy actually is food. Feeding your partner is very loving and nurturing. So for some of you, you are trying to kind of build yourself back up, and you are eating a lot. which is fine. There's nothing wrong with eating a lot. There's nothing wrong with eating. Don't start to be up on yourself, because that's going to cause you to be not attractive to the other person, because you're seeing yourself as not attractive if you're beating yourself up. So just have moderation and enjoy everything you want. Like, don't cut yourself off from anything, because then you're really just going to eat a lot more of it later. So just enjoy it. So then the Moonology card is emotions are running high. I feel like some of you are emotionally eating. Some of you are emotionally eating right now as you're watching this. Just make sure, tell yourself at the end, hey, when this is gone, I'm going to start doing the next thing. Or, I'm going to stand up and walk in place while I'm eating this ice cream. Like, it's okay to soothe yourself with food, but be aware that that is what you're doing. There was a psychological study where your awareness is a large part of what you eat. Like, really pay attention to what you are consuming, and then finding out why you're consuming it. Are you consuming this food because you don't want to cry, and while you're eating, you're not crying? Are you consuming this food because you don't want to scream, and while you're eating this food, you're not screaming? Are there things that you are not saying because you are stuffing them down with food? So really evaluate that. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if you need an individual reading, you can follow the link to Etsy. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And now it is time for What is in the Box. What's in the box? What's in the box? And what is in the box, I'll be showing you in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it was the plastic quarter. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.